Novak Djokovic admitted on Wednesday that an incorrect answer was made on his Australia entry forms. The world number one tennis star's visa to play in the Australian Open is still in doubt, as government officials now consider whether to deport him over the error. Giving false or misleading information is an offence carrying a maximum penalty of 12 months in prison and a fine of up to $4,730. It can also lead to the cancellation of the offender's visa. Djokovic said his travel declaration was filled in by his support team, who made an administrative mistake. The team member ticked the no box in response to whether he had travelled elsewhere in the 14 days before arriving in Australia. Questions arose about the Serbian star's movements when social media posts appeared to show him in Belgrade less than 2 weeks before he headed to Spain and then on to Australia. In a post on his Instagram account, he said, quote, "This was human error and certainly not deliberate. We are living in challenging times in a global pandemic, and sometimes these mistakes can occur." The player also apologises in his statement for attending an interview and photo shoot on December the 18th, the day after he said he learned he had tested positive for COVID-19 for the second time. Djokovic was only released from Melbourne's immigration detention on Monday after being held there for several days. Officials had revoked his visa amid questions over his medical exemption for a requirement to be vaccinated against COVID-19. That decision was quashed by a judge on Monday, who called the cancellation of his visa unreasonable. The tennis star now faces the possibility of having his visa revoked for a second time, just days before he's due to defend his title at the Australian Open.